figure out how to explain this. Okay, so basically, my boss, he's got the fucking dumbest sense of humor I've ever seen in my entire life. I literally, like, he bullies the shit out of me, and I love it. Because I walk in, and I was like 20 minutes late for work the other day, and I told him I was going to be. And I walk in, and there's a sign on the front door where we're working. It says unemployment office 2 doors down. I was like, motherfucker. So I walk in, and he goes, "What's up, Damon? Heard a little rumor about you." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I heard your dick's so small, you got to piss on your balls."
Fuck.
I'm
No.
man, like okay, we were coming up with superhero names the other day, right? And we're standing there. I was like, "Matt, you know what your fucking superhero name would be?" He's like, "What?" I say, "Captain Douchebag." He's like, "Okay." And he looks at me, he goes, "You know what I'm gonna call you?" I said, "What?" And he goes, "Captain Snack Pack, you fat bitch."
Is that why your Discord's that?
Yes, it is.
So that's my life with my boss. Anyway, welcome to the Oddcast, everybody. I am your host, Alien, and
I knew
today
it. You
I
can.
have.
Oh, snap.
waiting
We're
for
live now. I can't talk
Yeah.
about bitches anymore.
Fuck you and your bitches. We talk about bitches. We talk about hoes. We talk about whatever we fancy. Cause fuck everybody.
So, with us today, as always, is my co-host Ghoul
Hello.
and our other co-host Whale.
Yo, I'm gonna go grab my dinner. 1 second.
I thought he was gonna say his dick.
I've been grabbing my
So,
dick. I had to piss too. Okay, 1 second.
I will excuse it this time because this time you actually answered on time.
Right? I was thinking that
right?
too.
Oh my
It's
god.
been so
Okay,
long.
First time back, we doing gains.
okay, 1 second.
And
With
what's
us-
up? It's your unannounced co-host, motherfucking Snakeskin, aka that man, aka holy shit. There's a cop at my apartment complex right now, and
Yeah.
I'm holding the bong in my hand. Oh, fuck. I'm looking out the window and I'm looking right at him, and there's a bong in my hand.
Maybe you should like put it under the table.
No, like the window is right here, like torso level. I took the bong and dropped it below torso. I dropped it below window level.
I know damn well his redneck ass just did. Well, I know what he did when he said that. He pointed at his window like we could see what he was talking about.
Yeah, no, dude, absolutely, dude. I'm sitting here like I pointed at the cop outside of my window, and I'm like, there's a motherfucking cop right there. I tell you what.
Today for our guest slash maybe future co-host, if this goes well, Snakeskin. I met him just yesterday on
Yeah.
We've done a couple streams, and you know what? I had to have him on here. He's a fucking awesome dude. I think you guys are gonna love him.
Thank you. I'm extremely fucked up right now.
Don't worry, I'm about to blaze up too.
Over like I'd say about a liter of gin plus about half a gram of weed from the dispensary down the street, and I'm I'm set. I'm scraping my bowl for some resin right now just because I'm bored and don't have anything better to do.
Oh, I feel it.
So we haven't done a podcast since October, I think it was. Yeah, the last one was for the Halloween special. How you guys been since 2020? You guys still recovering from that year?
Suck a dick. That's all I have to say about that. Fuck 2020.
Dude, 2020 never ended. It just upgraded to 2021. Like 2021 is the same goddamn thing, bro. It's the same goddamn thing so far.
Basically.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
Whale, are you talking?
Hello?
I've been talking.
You're quiet as hell with your
You know
mouth
what?
stuffed
We
with
can't
food.
hear you with the goddamn.
Do I need to talk louder?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, get the dick out your mouth and talk a little bit louder.
I need you to talk a little bit louder. I can't understand. I can't hear you. Yeah, stomach right there, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. But yeah, if you want to, big boy.
Is that better?
No,
it's still really quiet.
I don't know what changed from when you went to get some dick from when you didn't. So like, come on now. I don't know. I'm stoned, Doug. I'm vibing.
God, why are there so many cops here today? Holy fuck.
Watch, he's over here vibing with us. Next thing you know, he sees on the news later that there's like a murder or something right down the road. Like in his apartment.
Dude, that literally happened about 2.5 months ago.
Oh shit.
There was all these cops on my street, right? There was all these cops on my street, and they all had their lights on, sirens blaring, everything. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, there's cops, there's ambulances here. Like, this is crazy. Next morning, I wake up, right? And
Yeah.
on the news, on my news app, it's like, I live in a city called Mesa. And it's like, Mesa man murders wife and attempts suicide at police station. Come to find out, this man, his wife was jogging down the side of the road on the same road that I live on. This man pulls up to his wife who was jogging down the road trying to lose weight, puts 6 rounds in her back, kills her, drives to the police station, and shoots himself in the head and survives.
My God, that is some shit, dog.
I live in the hood, apparently. I didn't know that until like 2 months after I had moved here, but yeah, this is the hood.
Fuck.
The most interesting thing that's happened to me when I lived in an apartment complex is I saw 2 blind guys get in a fight.
All right.
Wait, what?
This is better.
Yeah, I saw two.
Yeah.
I saw 2 blind guys get in a fist fight in the middle of the fucking parking lot. Like, they're sitting there yelling and shit, and like they're swinging at nothing. I'm like, all right, this is getting sad. So my neighbor's like, what the fuck should we do? We can't just call the cops on 2 blind guys. I was like, all right, I got this. So I just yell out my door. I'm like, my money's on the one with the knife. So
Check this out. So there's this blind man, right? And he's making his way down the street. And, you know, he's feeling his way down the street. He comes across this fish market. And he said,
Oh God, this joke is so
"Woo! Good morning, ladies." Dude, Code 45 is such a good song, bro. That's such a good song.
It'll forever be a good song, but that is still such an old joke.
Dude, that joke is amazing. I don't know what the fuck you trying to think about, but that joke is so good. That joke will always be good.
old
That
news.
joke will always be good.
Columbine students, all they wanted was books, but instead they got magazines.
God, that is such a fucking.
I watched a documentary about Columbine on Hulu not too long ago, and it was basically it was a documentary that was created by kids who were in the Columbine shooting, like actual students. And there was this one dude in this documentary, and I could tell, like, he was just like me in high school. He was like, yeah, I remember I was in Spanish class. I was supposed to be in history, but I didn't like the teacher. So I went and hung out with my homies in Spanish class. And all of a sudden, they kept telling us that we need to get our heads down. And I'm like, me too, bro. Like, there's a school shooting, but all I'm worried about is the fact that there's a fine-ass bitch sitting next to me. Like,
Like, what's up, baby? I just want to shoot my shot with you.
right. Like, we might, hey,
that.
there's somebody shooting. Let's die together, girl.
God, I feel that though.
I was on Spoon earlier on today, and I came across this like sports talk fucking thing that this guy had going on. It was one of the ones with live call. So I jumped in. I was like, "Hey man, do you have any favorite like high school basketball teams?" And I forget what he said. He said he liked something, and I was like, "Yeah, my favorite was the Columbine Shooters." And
God.
he just immediately unadded me.
Fuck, dude, that's the 3rd cop, but he didn't even look at me, and I'm still holding this bong in my hand. Fuck, he's coming straight from the underground.
Oh, cool.
Why game? How am I supposed to beat this?
Whale, are you just aggressively chewing?
Yeah.
He's tossing his salad. Don't worry about it.
I'm actually eating a salad though.
Right? You tossing that salad, dog. See, I know.
Wait, you can hear me now? Oh shit.
Yes. Well, here.
I've been answering you while talking to everyone else this whole time. Have you not heard me just randomly be going like, yeah, that was me talking to you?
Never fucking heard you, dog.
God, you are smacking your lips like a horny dog.
It's fucking horny dog. It's a
Bruh,
tiny.
y'all said that my mic was too low, so I cranked it to the max. So if y'all want to bitch about me eating, I'll turn it all the way back down again.
Nope. Now everybody has to deal with it. It's everybody's problem now. Well, this is your fault. You deal with the shame.
You do.
I don't have no shame. People know that.
I mean, that is very
Hey,
true.
hey,
He very
at least,
publicly came out and said he fucked a vinegar bottle.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But hey, at least we know that my girlfriend gets the good lips and the good mouth. So
Well, we also know that your girlfriend
Got
has
some
dick
dick sucking
inside of a
lips.
vinegar bottle. So
Sodium.
at least stay.
Oh my god. I still don't understand how.
I'm so happy that you got those dick sucking lips, bro.
what?
What are those dick sucking lips? I just heard dick sucking lips.
Hang on. Can we just like rewind? What did you just say?
I said his girlfriend is so happy that he's got those dick sucking lips.
Oh my god. Oh, that's perfect. Okay.
I have no response.
I don't either.
I usually have a good comeback, but I have nothing. That just caught me off guard. So, well, you ever fucking public?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I fucked off a trail.
Well,
I
I know
I
that.
fucked beside a church. I fucked beside a tree, a bush. I fucked in the fucking bus station.
What is it with people fucking in churches? I know like 5 people who have banged in a church.
in the house of the Lord.
4 out of those 5 people fuck the preacher. Guaranteed.
Probably.
Well, they were all kids. So.
No, I've never fucked in public, but I have fucked like outdoors.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of campgrounds. There's a lot of hiking trails in
Technically speaking,
Alabama.
is that considered public? I feel like it is.
Considered public. It's in the public general area.
In
Well,
my mind, non-public is like y'all ass is in the
Yo.
middle of the woods.
No. Little fucking Timmy is flying his drone. He sees y'all fucking in the fucking beside the bush.
Well, I like being
Okay.
on top, so I hope Timmy likes seeing my butthole.
Your butthole a little hairy. He gonna have to dig through that with the bushwhack.
If I saw the drone, I'd be a little puckered. You know what I mean?
Give him a little wink. Say, hey, what's good?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, we're good, dog. Bend over, give him a little wink with the
Chill,
with
my
the good old
chocolate
brown
stomach.
eye. Yeah, give him a wink with the good old brown eye.
Hey,
show him my popsicle
Provocative.
stick.
Well,
Show
I mean,
that.
who wants
other
to
than
cash at me some cigarette money?
Dog, I'm fucking right now.
so other than fucking in public, what is like the dumbest shit that you have done in public? Whale, you go first since you're like too loud.
I'm eating.
Yeah.
You can go first.
Damn, dude, Whale don't give a fuck about us.
No, he don't give a fuck about nobody. Don't worry.
What's the matter, you Canadian fuck? Are you scared?
Now,
BCD, big Canadian daddy.
No, I think he's more concerned about his salad. He's tossing
Fucking
the salad
hungry,
salad
bro.
like it's the
I'm
last
hungry.
one of his life.
I'm fucking
All right,
hungry.
fine. Austin, you go ahead. You go first.
Yeah, the new kid goes first. Fuck you mean I go first?
Well, here's the thing, Whale.
It's orientation day. Pardon?
What happened?
I said, fuck you and your feelings.
Fuck you and your feelings. Yeah,
You know what? I'll hit this red button and leave it. Take my salad somewhere else.
You
You know,
salad, you go
you
toss your
Because
salad
you're the
while you're
fucking
lonesome.
host.
Oh my god. I've spent the past entire stream collecting resin out of my bowl, and I had a nice little ball going, but I lost it. There's a ball of resin somewhere in this apartment. All I know is that it's not here.
All right.
Yeah.
You go ahead. You go first. What's the craziest shit you've done in public?
Craziest shit I've done in public. Let me think about that. I've been skinny dipping in front of strangers once. All right. No, this is a great story. All right. So, where I lived in Alabama before I moved to Arizona, there was this place that we called the Water Hole, and it was a very popular place. everybody from Central Alabama, the Tri-County area, everybody knew about it. But it was illegal to go there because it was considered trespassing because it was private property. And basically what it was is this little circle of water, and it was about 55 feet deep based on what somebody had told me, because it was like, if you're a swimmer, then like you're not going to swim 55 feet. So like it's technically bottomless. But somebody pulled up at one point and was like, "Hey, I've got a depth finder. It's 55 feet. Whatever, 55. It was deep." And on each side, on the left and right side, there was about a 55-foot cliff that a lot of people like to come down and jump off of the cliff and into the water. It was exciting and all that. It was the whole thing, but cops showed up all the time. Cops showed up all the time because it was private property and people would call cops on us.
As they
but it was a
do.
whole thing. It could have been a water park. Like the dude who owned it could have made so much money off of it. But anyway, so there's two 50-foot jumps. There's a 10-foot jump. So I'm jumping off the 50-foot jump because, me, I'm a G. I ain't scared of heights.
Fuck a height,
Everybody-
dog. I don't like that shit. Nope.
Somebody else jumping off this 50-foot jump, and then somebody was like, "Hey, somebody needs to skinny dip in the water hole because nobody's done that before, and that needs to be a thing." So I'm like, you know what? I was single at the time. I was a single young man. I was about 17, 18 at the time, and there was a lot of really fine bitches hanging out at the water hole. So I was like, you know what? Y'all need somebody to do some cool shit. Guess who's gonna do it? That's me, motherfucker. So I'm wearing the swim shorts, right? So I fucking stripped them bitches off. I'm butt ass naked. I'm talking dick flapping in the wind, bro. Like, home free. Like, I'm naked as
You're
fuck.
blowing full mass. You're out there black flagging it.
Yes, dude. I'm butt ass naked, dude. Balls flapping, smacking in the wind. And I jump off of a 50 to 55-foot cliff into a space of water that's about 6 feet across. Like, it was a dangerous place to be. But here I am, balls out, falling 50 feet into the water.
The smack on your nuts is gonna hurt so bad, isn't it?
It hurts so fucking bad.
Oh,
I try to do the whole like toothpick ordeal where your arms are down, your legs are straight.
yeah.
But I'm naked and there's fine ass bitches around, so of course I'm not finna do that safe shit. I'm finna like
Do some whack shit.
turn around, face the cliff again, put my hands behind my back, kind of spread my legs a little bit, like I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that water slapped my little boys, my family jewels, my twig and berries. Oh my god, dude, that shit hurt so bad. But that's the craziest shit I've done in public.
Oh my god, dog. Are you infertile?
You killed me at my twig and berries.
I know.
I might be infertile. The only time I've nutted inside of a bitch, I've also bought a Plan B the next day, so I wouldn't know for sure.
Oh, he doesn't know the fucking birth control type beat then.
Look, dude. Sometimes these bitches just don't want birth control. Sometimes these bitches just want you to buy them a Plan B, and it made
And it breaks your bank.
Yo, them bitches be plural though. They have them other mans still.
Look, I don't. Look, if I've got a bitch, then I'm gonna have 6 bitches. If my bitch wants to have 6 dudes, then like, you know what? It's a fair trade.
I don't want them STDs. I like having a bitch and only having one bitch.
I can't even spell STD.
You can't even spell STD.
I can't even fucking spell it.
I'm kind of in a bad spot with females, to be honest. I'm legally married. I'm engaged.
No, listen to this.
God, oh fuck, dude, I fucked up, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm still vibing. They all know about it. They all know about each other.
Oh
It'd
no.
be real nice when both your wives show up to church.
Damn.
God.
So I'm legally married because the person I'm legally married to I have really good health insurance, and she has a fatal disease. So my insurance covers her disease only if we're married. So we got like we signed papers legally getting married, but we're not like actually a thing. I got engaged to a female after only knowing her for 3 months. This was earlier in this year, or no, not earlier in this year. It's 2021 now. This is like beginning of 2020. I got engaged, and then I basically confessed to her that I was cheating on her, and she was like, "How many people are you cheating on me with?" And I was like,
More than one. Sorry.
like, two. I'm sorry. I never cheated on anybody before. You know, this is my first time cheating on somebody. I felt bad. I confessed it, and she was like, "Well, you know, you live in Arizona, and I know you're only going to be in Arizona for a couple more months. So if you need somebody to help you bust a quick nut, then you go ahead." So, bro, I've been on Bumble and Tinder like nobody else has been.
Trevor, didn't you get banned from Tinder?
Yeah, I did. I broke TOS.
How'd you get banned from Tinder?
Bro,
Really easily. Really fucking easily.
really easily. It was funny. I heard somewhere that you could technically be 17 and be on Tinder, and I was curious, so I was like, "Fuck it." I put it on my old account. I put my real age at the time because I was 17, and I was like, "Hey, what's good?" And it said I broke TOS. So I was like, "Oh fuck, I knew it wasn't true. Whatever. I'll just make a different account." I made a different account, and I realized really quickly that you have to put your number in. So my phone number is TOS banned off of Tinder. I can never use my number for Tinder. I cannot make a Tinder account because you have to verify through your number. So I'm not able to be on Tinder.
I got banned from Rocket League on Nintendo Switch.
Really?
Yeah. I called my own brother, like my own blood brother, who I know and love. I called him a faggot in the chat, and yeah, no, I got banned. Like, I'm sorry if that term offends somebody, but like,
I mean, like, we're all faggots here, so don't worry about it.
okay, got you. No, like, I called him that, and
I love that. I love that maple syrup flavored dick.
yeah. I love all of you. Like, why can't we as bros compliment each other's cocks? Like, that should be a thing.
Oh, we can.
We can.
Hey, nice cock, bro. Like, nice cock, bro.
I've seen Trevor's cock, and I can admit it's a nice cock.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I've never.
remember this, but okay.
Oh, wait. I've never looked at another man's cock. I've never looked at another man's cock. If you look at another man's cock, that's.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, it was an accidental peek. It was an accidental peek. Okay, let me explain that.
An accidental peek. An accidental peek. I'm sorry.
If you would shut your fucking face hole for just a second and let me explain. Okay, it was when Trevor. It was when we were on acid.
I was gonna say it was the acid
like,
trip.
Damon, don't look. My dick is out. I'm like, what? And I looked up, and it's just out.
Yeah.
Dude, you heard dick, and you were already there.
Right?
Yeah. I was like, I thought you were fucking with me. I don't know why I looked. You're like, don't look, my dick's out. I'm like, okay, bud. And I look up and your dick's actually out. I'm like, why the fuck is your dick out? I'm in your room.
Dude, I was so mind blasted that night that I legitimately thought
he wasn't jerking off. He wasn't playing with it. He was literally just like flipping it over.
I wanted to make sure it was okay. It didn't feel like that's something.
Acid will make your dick feel so wrong.
Right? Like it legit felt like it was like turning into a corkscrew or something. Like it felt weird. And I just sat there and I legitimately got worried because it felt weird. Now I was already used to it, so like from like mushrooms and shit. So I'm just sitting there like, all right, I'm used to this weird feeling, so whatever. But then it started to kind of like not hurt, but have like a weird feeling, like a hurty type sting. And I was like, all right, now this is weird. I'm not fucking with this. And me being on acid and being really susceptible to being like paranoid and anxious, I sat there and I felt that and I started thinking, I was like, nope, my dick is starting to melt off. Nope. So I pulled it out, and as I did, I like was about to, and I was like, wait a minute. I looked down, I was like, whatever you do, don't worry, it's not bad, but like, do not look up here. And he like started to look up. I was like, whatever you do, do not look up here. And he was like, why? I was like, my dick is out. And he just kind of sat there and went, why the fuck is your dick out? I was like, I thought it was melting off. I have to make sure it's okay. I'm sorry. And he just started laying there. He was just laying on my floor. And he just started going, okay. Okay.
And then there was
What's
sex.
craziest- Trevor, what's the craziest shit you've done in public?
Probably when I got a birthday present, which was getting the fuck off the side of a trail, like a walking trail, hiking trail. And we had people walk by. And we
Oh,
weren't.
even hotter, bro.
No, it was I won't say it's scary, but like we weren't really deep in the woods. It was at night, so like we were deep enough no one would have seen nothing, but like we were close enough to that trail where I know for a fact when they walked by, I'm pretty sure I seen the dude kind of look around a little bit. So something was happening. They knew something was up. But
So you was fucking right there on the trail.
not like on the trail, but we were like right off the trail.
Nah, motherfucker. See, he was fucking on the trail.
Yeah, basically. Like we were right
Respect.
behind bushes and trees. It was me and my ex.
Oh shit.
Trevor.
What?
I figured you would. I figured you of all people would tell a story about when you used to streak across Chesterville.
Oh yeah, there's shit like that too, but to me that was funny. But
Oh, I had a streaker friend.
oh no, for us, we were a bunch of dumb little middle schoolers getting drunk as shit, and we would play poker. And whenever we would play poker, we never had money because we were broke little fucking teenagers. So instead of betting money, we'd say, "Fuck it, loser of this game has to do something stupid." And the stupidest thing we could think of was fucking streak. And really, realistically speaking, out of that whole group of people, I think only like 2 or 3 of us ever had the balls to actually do it. The other ones would just sit there and be like, I'll go in my underwear. And we're like, fuck it, whatever you want to do, dude. We're doing this for the poker, I guess. So, and we were drunk as shit, so we didn't give a fuck.
Right.
But I had a bigger friend, JD. I know Damon knows JD. I would tell this story because he loves me. He he didn't streak. He got in his underwear, but me and him, we were playing I forget what we were playing, but we were playing a form of poker, and me and him basically got in a stalemate, and we were the last two, and we just for some reason we were either too drunk and couldn't figure out how to beat each other, or we were legitimately just in a stalemate. We couldn't beat each other. So we both said fuck it. We both lose. So what does that mean we gotta do? They were like, well, you both got a streak. Fuck it. So we said fuck it. About a good 5-minute run or sprint, there's like a main road, like a state road or a state route, like right in the middle of that little village that I lived at when I grew up. So we always made it a point to run there where the most populated area is, and you had to wait for a car. So I was running, but to help my buddy JD, I like was kind of encouraging him, and I was like kind of like backpedaling, kind of just like not going too fast. Like, come on, big boy, we got it, let's go. And I'm butt ass naked, dick flapping everywhere. I'm just like, fuck it, come on, we got it, we lost. I'm drunk as shit. He fucking falls like 5 times. He rolls, big boy. Like we're talking 200 plus. He's a bigger dude. He's a redneck. And he's a good dude.
Yeah.
But my God, dude, when he was rolling, it was funny. All of us were laughing our dick off. They're at the house watching. I get to the road before him. He's almost there, and a car comes. And as that car was coming, I didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of sat there and started like pasted in place. Like fuck it, he'll like swerve or something. I'll move. And as soon as I did, motherfucker hit me. I jump up and I land ass first on his windshield. And I started to kind of sit there and wibble my ass on his windshield. I jumped off. I started running. And I run by JD as he's running. He's like, "Where the fuck are you going?" I went, "I just got hit by a car. Have fun, big boy." And I dipped because I didn't want to get arrested.
God dang.
We were dumb, dude. I was drunker than fuck. I was
I've got 4 lighters in front of me right now, and none of them work.
Rip. Are they all empty?
No, they've all got gas in them. I'm sitting here shaking. Like, okay, on one, the piece that holds the wheel on the lighter is broken. On the second one, the wheel is broken. So I was like, okay, let me transfer parts. Let me put the wheel from this one onto the plastic part of the other one. It still doesn't work. I've got two like expensive lighters that are both just like, I guess they're out of gas. Like I've got 4 lighters in front of me, and all I want to do is smoke, but none of these lighters are allowing me to do so.
Oh, rip. That's always the worst feeling ever.
I'm gonna have better luck trying to light my bong with these keys than I am trying to light this bong with any of these 4 lighters. I've got to find something. I've got to do something. The cop just left. Cool.
That reminds me of an older joke that I heard. I don't know if you guys. So basically, there's these 3 guys walking. They come across a genie lamp, right? And they rub it. The genie comes out, and they're like, and the genie said, "Well, I can either grant one of you 3 wishes, or I can grant all 3 of you 1 wish apiece." First guy said, "All right, we're gonna do that." So genie said, "Okay, what's your wish?" Guy says, "I want to be in a room full of all the money in the world." So the genie puts him in a room for 100 years. And then second guy says, "I want to be in a room full of hot bitches." So the genie puts him in a room full of hot bitches for 100 years. They never age. Third guy says, "I just want to be in a room full of some dank ass weed." The genie puts him in a room full of dank ass weed for 100 years. And after the 100 years is up, genie comes over, lets the first guy out. He comes out. He goes, "You know, as much money as that was, it's kind of boring after a while." Genie said, "Okay." The second guy comes out and he goes, "Get me the fuck out of this room. These crazy bitches are fucking driving me nuts." So Genie lets him out. Third guy, Genie opens the door, nothing. Genie knocks on the door, nothing. Genie opens the door and walks in, just to this sea of green, luscious green sticky weed. And the guy is just sitting there with his head down on the bench. And Genie's like, "What's wrong?" Guy looks up with tears in his eyes and a blunt in his hand. He said, "You have a lighter."
Dark, no.
No. Fuck, dude, I am the last man. I am the last man right now.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
That was
That's
so good.
legit. That would be hell. That's more hell than what the other guys had by
100 years of just
By a
smelling.
billion.
Bro, just being by some of the dankest weed you've ever been by, and just like at first you're getting high off it, like, yeah, dog, this shit's dank. And then after the first like month, it's just out, and you're like, what do I do?
No, he didn't even get to smoke it. There was no lighter that came with the weed. It was just the weed.
Oh no.
He never got to taste it.
As a smoker, you'd expect him to have at least one lighter on him, like
Yeah.
But Trevor, I live in a house full of stoners, and none one of you ever has a fucking lighter I can use.
I'm a pretty heavy stoner, and I have 4 lighters. Unfortunately, none of them work. Fuck.
Ask anybody in this fucking house, like, "Hey, I need to smoke a cigarette. Y'all got a lighter?" No, I don't have one. I'm like, fucking house full of stoners, not one single goddamn lighter.
Yeah, it is how it is usually. I mean,
Well, are you ready to tell us your part of the crazy public story?
I have no fucking clue what I'd say or if I have one.
I'm so fucking.
I guess I'll give you a little bit to think. I'll tell mine. It's not very. I've done a lot of stupid shit in public, and Trevor can attest to a lot of the dumb
yeah,
shit. So
God,
I've dressed
yeah.
in mascot costumes. I've hijacked the school PA system. I've made a teacher quit. I've shown my dick to a gas station attendant by accident while I was drunk. I can't retell that story. I've already told it once. It's not really crazy, but I was at Walmart one time, and it was the same Walmart that the gas station is attached to it that I got banned from for showing my dick to the gas station attendant. So back in like 2015, I'm in Walmart with my grandma and my buddy Dustin, and grandma's taking forever. I'm like, fuck this, dude. I'm going out to the car and smoking a cigarette. So me and Dustin are walking, and I'm doing that thing where like you take like the lanyard and you just swing it around your finger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting there swinging it while talking, and then all of a sudden the lanyard slips out. The keys go straight up in the air about 25 feet, and then just start arcing. And I'm like running after these, and I run face first into a fucking fence, and the keys land on the roof of Walmart. So I'm sitting there, I was like, oh fuck. Like there's no way I can get up there. I'm sitting there trying to think. I can't find a 30-foot stick. So I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get these down? So I walk in and I look at the first person I see. I'm like, hey, do you guys have a ladder? Like, what? I said, yeah, my keys are on the roof. How are your keys? Don't fucking ask me questions. My keys are on the roof. I need a ladder. They're like, yeah. So they call the fucking floral department. They're like, did any of you guys have a ladder? They're like, for what? And he goes, some guy's asking for a ladder. His keys are on the roof. It took him 4 hours to find somebody with like a fucking skid lift to be able to go up there and get my damn keys.
How is that that hard of a thing to find?
Well, hang on. Well, because they were using it, but it took them 4 hours to get up there and get it. And by the time that they got it, I didn't realize I left my headlights on and my battery was dead.
Oh, god dang.
Oh.
So I go back in. I'm like, hey, I need some jumper cables. I don't have any money. They're like, man, you're needy today, aren't you? I said, shut the fuck up. I need some jumper cables. I don't have money.
Look, bro, I'm a customer. Give me some customer service. Stop with all the questions.
Fuck you and your questions. This is a free world.
Basically, man. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not. I already told my crazy public story on the drunk episode, man. That's the craziest thing I did. Basically, for Austin, because he wasn't here for it. Long story short, I got a big Speedway gulp cup and filled it with Southern Comfort, Hennessy, vodka, and I gulped the whole thing down in 30 minutes. I was pissed drunk. I said, I gotta pee. So I go in the gas station and I come out with my dick still swinging. Long story short, I'm not allowed in that gas station.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about how that went down. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Well, do you have yours yet?
I'm thinking about. I haven't done anything stupid in public. I'm trying to think about it. But all I've done that's like quote unquote stupid is either I did graffiti when cops were there, and I used to take headlights and I flashed cops with my ass. Not headlights, I used to take fucking signs, street signs, and we used to fucking hotwire cars. And when cops drove by, I flashed my ass at them. That's really all I did.
That is really dumb.
That's like the only thing I can remember. And our shoplifting, and the moment the manager comes at me, I fucking shove it in my mouth. If it's like food or like fucking candy, and if they ask me where's the candy, and I'll have it in my mouth and say I don't know.
No.
Then they'll tell me open your mouth, and I said you can't make me. I mean, it just went like that for like a few hours.
I'll tell
Like
you what,
hours.
man. I tried to shoplift cigarettes one
easy.
time. Well, I tried it. It was at a gas station. The gas station attendant was working. It's in the back somewhere. And I was like, fuck, dude, I don't have my ID on me. So my buddy Cameron jumps over the counter, grabs a pack, puts it in his pocket, and jumps back over the counter. And the dude like runs over. He's like, are you stealing something? Are you stealing something? Cameron saves my fucking ass. I don't know where he got this from, but he goes, are you just assuming that I'm stealing because I'm gay? Are you serious? I was like, what the fuck? He's like, shut the fuck up. No, this guy is assuming that I'm a thief because I'm gay. I was like, oh my God, he's actually going through with it. Dude's like, no, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to offend you. Go ahead. I was like, holy shit.
Oh my God.
I walked out. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? He goes, I don't know. I panicked. That was going to get us out of trouble. I would have sucked your dick to prove your point.
Would you suck a dick for $1 million? Shit, you'd have to pay me $1 million to stop.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? I'll eat your ass.
So, I have a friend who started dating this convicted meth dealer, and she's been pregnant now for about 8 months, and she had a baby shower today, and it's like, damn, I feel bad for that kid because that kid's mom is a whore, and that kid's dad is a meth head and a meth dealer. Like, that's gonna be better than any Hallmark movie I've ever seen. Watching that shit unfold.
And I thought
Yeah.
I had daddy issues.
Do what?
I said I thought
I had daddy issues.
I said, do what? And everybody replied.
Yeah.
But no, we've all got. You can't have a Skype account without also having daddy issues. That's what I found out.
If you're still using Skype in 2021, you're fucking stupid.
And I tell you what, man, you go get on that there Skype, and I tell you what, you can talk to anybody over that there Skype thing right there. Oh, yonder. Go ahead and get my computer out the goddamn drawer.
Your
Let me go
computer.
ahead. Let me log on to that shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, speaking of stupid shit in public, usually when you do dumb shit, cops are called. It's inevitable. Austin, I heard you have a pretty good story for a police encounter. Let's hear it.
Okay. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I'm also looking for a lighter because God, fuck, dude, I've got all this resin scraped up, but I have no lighter right now, and it's pissing me off.
Do you have a stove with one of like the metal coils?
I do.
That
But
doesn't
it's-
help with weed.
Yeah, but it's resin and it's in a bowl.
You're not smoking a cigarette. My bad.
I was gonna say you can't light a bowl with that.
No, the low key is if one of y'all want to send me some cigarette money, I only need about $3. I'll drop my cash out.
I'm dropping my cash out. I got you.
Anyways, oh yeah, I had a story. So one night I'm just doing my thing, driving home from work. I get pulled over, and they're like, "Hey, kind of smells like weed in here." And I'm like, "Look, bro, I don't have weed." And this is in Alabama. And he was like, "Look, dude, if you've got weed, you need to go ahead and tell me now, and we can work with you." And I was like, "Look, bro," and I was telling the truth. I was like, "Look, bro, I ain't got no kind of weed." So he's like, "All right, chill here for a second." And then the second cop car pulls up, and then the first cop comes back around. And he's like, "Hey, can we search your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, because if I had weed, I would have told you I had weed because I know how y'all be. I don't have weed on me right now. I don't have drugs on me right now." And they're like, "All right, cool." Or he was like, "All right, cool. Wait a second." I wait 15 minutes. A third cop car pulls up, and he's like, "Hey, this third cop car, it's a K9 unit. We're gonna put the K9 on you." So this dog is sniffing around my car, right? And I'm watching him. like hard as fuck, and I'm like, Is he gonna
Is he
signal?
gonna hit?
Yeah. And then, but he didn't. Like he just walked. They walked around the car a few times. The dog just kind of like sniffed and sniffed and sniffed, whatever. Like I was like, all right, cool. Of course, I didn't have any drugs on me, so I'm like, and the drug dog didn't say that I had drugs on me, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm finna go home. I had just got done with a double shift, bro. It's 11 o'clock at night. I had been at work since 7:30 in the morning. I'm ready to go home. So then the first cop pulls up or walks back up to me, and he's like, the dog signaled that you might have marijuana in the car. We're going to have to search your shit." And I was like, "Look, dude, my truck is a landfill right now. I've got so much like trash in the back in my truck right now that it's embarrassing. But if you want to dig through it all, like have fun. Go ahead." So he dug through all my shit, and sure enough, he came back and he was like, "Well, we didn't find anything." And I was like, "Oh, almost as if I told you there wasn't anything in there to begin with." So I go home, flash forward 2 days, I get pulled over again. I have weed in the car. I 100% have weed, like, in my lap. So I do what anybody else would have not done, and that's shove all of the weed. It was only 2 grams, so it wasn't that much. But I shoved the weed into my mouth. I reached down to grab my water bottle to help me, swallow all this weed. And my water bottle has disappeared from the face of the universe. To this day, I have no idea where the fuck that water bottle is. But it was there when I left work, and when I needed it, it was gone. So the cop walks up. I've got a mouthful of weed, and he walks up. My window's already rolled down. He puts a flashlight in my face, and he was like, "Bro, open your fucking mouth." And I was like, yeah, I'm caught. You know, cops usually take like 30 minutes to get to your car to begin with. This dude took about 6 seconds. Like,
really? That is a
like,
rip.
I was sure, like, I've got a good 5-10 minutes. Like, I can down this weed. And then, problem A, my water bottle disappeared. Problem B, cop pulled up to my window like 6 seconds after he pulled me over. So I was like, fuck. So, I get out of the car. He tells me to get out of the car. I get out of the car. I went ahead and I'd already put my hands behind my back. I knew what was up. That's possession, as well as tampering of physical evidence. I already knew that I was going to jail. I was going to jail. So I was complying and all that. So I go down to the police station and they're booking me. And none other than the cop that had brought the canine to sniff my car. That cop walks in the station while I'm getting booked. So what I didn't mention was the first night I was getting my car searched. The dude asked me, this cop asked me, he's like, "Are you the one they call Woody?" And I was like, "Yo, like my nickname was Woody." But only like 6 people called me. Like only people that I worked with at Cracker Barrel at the time, they were the only people who called me Woody. And this cop asked me, he's like, "Hey, are you the one they call Woody?" And I was like, yeah. And then the second cop looked at the third cop and was like, "Yeah, bro, like, how did you know that?" And he was like, "I just know shit." And I was like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. They know I'm selling drugs. They know I'm doing drugs. Oh shit." So I get arrested and I go down to the police station and that same cop walks in and he was like, "Woody, what's up?" And I was like, "It depends on who's asking." And he's like, "So what they say about you is true?" And I was like, depends on what they're saying about me." And he's like, "Nah, just a little bit of weed every now and then." And I was like, so it's time for me to get my fingerprints done, my DNA test. You know, when you get arrested the first time, they do all of that kind of shit, fingerprints, DNA, and all that. So he was like, "You know what?" I was about to go get my fingerprints recorded, and that cop who asked me if I was the one who they called Woody, he was like, "You know what? I'll take him to go get his fingerprints read. I'll take him. I'll take care of it." And I'm like, "Oh fuck! Like I'm about to go to prison." But he pulls me back into the room, and he's like, "Ah, Woody, man, I thought you were better than all this." And I was like, "Bro, I need you to tell me what's up." And he's like, "You want to know what's up?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "When I searched your car that night, you had a Cracker Barrel name tag in your center console that had the name Woody written on it. That's what made me say, 'Are you the one they call Woody?' Because I knew your name wasn't Woody, but it was on the name tag, so I knew it was a nickname. I was just fucking with you." Oh, dude. I almost shit my pants, bro. I was like, "Oh, thank God."
That is a rip.
Thank God.
Jesus Christ.
That is a rip.
It was a great night. Great night. He was a super cool. I'll never forget him. Officer Ott. Out of all the cops that have almost arrested me, Officer Ott is the coolest.
I feel it.
Jesus Murphy. Well, you have any cop stories?
No.
Oh my God, Whale.
You picked like one of the worst fucking times. One of the worst fucking topics for me.
Oh my
I
God.
have a few.
But like I walked in here knowing that I wasn't gonna do anything really. It would just be another dick slap episode. Let's be real here.
A dick slap? Oh God.
I've
Yes, there was an episode where he slapped his dick on the table.
I've got an
Whale,
amazingly
hang on,
terrible-
everybody else be quiet. Whale, just so you can have the spotlight on this podcast, please slap your dick on the table again.
1 second.
What's that?
while he's doing that, I've got an amazingly terrible idea that I want to share with you.
Okay.
So you know how I've had a lighter situation ever since the podcast first even started.
Yeah.
My roommate recently bought a candle, and the candle is currently lit on my living room table. So if I press the gas button on the lighter that has gas in it and hold it up to the candle, then it'll light in theory, and then I can use that to light my weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, actively right now, we're about to try this. Let me let y'all know how it goes. Lighter number one. Lighter number one is not having, not doing very great with this experiment. Let me try lighter number two. Lighter number fucking two. Let's see. While homeboy's getting ready to slap his dick on the table,
I'm trying to like not get fucking cold dick, and I'm finishing my league game.
Okay, lighter two has failed as well. Let's try lighter number three. I think lighter number three. I've got a lot of confidence in lighter number three. Let's see. Oh shit! Oh god. Okay, that was terrible. Let me. Lighter number three almost exploded.
No.
There was a lot of fire in a very short period of time. Oh my god. Okay. No. You know those lighters that you can adjust to turn into like crack lighters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm having right now, and it's turned up to like 1,000,000. That's why my hands almost died and all my fingers almost just got blown off.
Oh, I'm right here.
But I'm turning it down. Oh shit! No. It's turned up so much that there's liquid fire pouring out of the tip. Let me fix this.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? When the lighter's turned up too much and like it's still liquid when it comes out of the tip.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yum.
All right, lighter number three. Don't kill me, please. You know what? Lighter number three is probably gonna kill me, but I'm so desperate for this weed right now that I don't even give a fuck.
Third time's the charm, dog.
I mean, it's fourth time and it still ain't working. But oh shit! Oh fuck! I burnt my hair.
How?
Because I have long hair, and that was a very big fire that was coming out of that lighter.
Did you at least get the hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
He just realized that. He just realized he got the hit. He's like, "Oh, my hair," and then we're like, "Did you get the hit?" And he's like, "Wait, I did."
Oh man, dude.
50 minutes in, homeboy finally gets a hit.
I made an I accidentally pushed the rest of the weed through the bottom of the bowl. And
oh, that's an
But thankfully, I forgot to put new water in the bong. I had to empty the bong, but I didn't put new water in it, so the bottom of it is still dry. So if I get a toothpick and I angle it the right way, like maybe I can reclaim that shit.
Maybe.
God, dude, I'm unreasonably fucked up right now.
Should I try it?
What?
Yep.
Should I try and dick slap?
Do it.
Do the dick slap.
Do it.
Let's see if it'll work. Okay, wait. I'm gonna turn you guys up so I can hear you guys. I'm gonna say yes or no, and you're gonna let me know. Okay.
Okay.
It's like a science experiment for his cock.
What?
Oh yeah. There it is. That's the views.
Got really gay.
2 million.
Really sad.
Easy.
What?
2
What?
million views. Easy.
Yeah, easy.
Bro,
No,
it's cold.
appeal to the LGBTQ whatever the fuck community.
Yo, it's cold as-
LGBTQYN minus sign.
It's cold as fuck in my room.
HJKLMNOBLT.
It's cold.
DLC.
As fuck, it's cold as fuck in my room, so that shit fucking hurt.
Oh, that's why it sounded like a toothpick.
Yeah.
You think Sean would be mad if I tried to slap my dick on the surface?
I don't know if you want to put your dick on the furnace.
I mean,
I just
hey.
spilled water. I just
There's
spilled
not a-
bong water on the table.
There's not a table down here.
I don't.
Oh, the weed
There
came
is
out.
no secret out there. I don't know. You're having difficulty with this marijuana.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, trust me, it's been a
No,
bad
the
day.
other guy having 55,000 difficulties with the fucking marijuana.
God, I've got a little bit of weed out, but the resin ball is still stuck to the bottom of the bong, and I'll be damned if I don't get that shit out.
All right, Trevor.
Hmm.
It's a bad smoke day for me, boys.
Trevor, police encounter. Go.
There's the time that we really weren't doing nothing, but we did. We were with Dylan, and he had a fucking blunt roach in the fucking hood of his car, which isn't much, but I think some of us had some on us too, so we were like really not trying to get searched. But we were out frog gigging.
Frog sorry. Frog gigging?
Frog gigging?
Sorry.
What, you ain't never gone frog gigging?
Ah, dude,
I've
fucking
heard,
frog
I haven't
gigging.
went.
Frog
Frog
gigging's the shit.
Alabama? Hell yeah!
But
Bro,
yeah, we
Wales
were
from
getting
Canada.
frogs. Touche. But no, we were getting frogs and we seen them, but we were going for like really anything we could get our spear into. But we were in this little creek and we thought we'd be fine. We were there for about not even 15, 30 minutes. And we were like, you know what? Maybe we should go. I think we all left our phones in the car. So we were like, let's go grab our phones. Let's go see what's up. As we're walking up with these spears in our hands, going all ooga booga, we're walking up this hill, and my buddy Dylan's in front of us. He just walks up to the crest of the hill, does a 180, and drops his spear, and just walks down and goes, "There's two cops at my car." And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Dude, there's a cop car out there. They're out. Like, they're looking for us." I was like, "What the fuck?" So we drop our spears. We walk up and we're like, "Hey!" And they walk up to the edge and like, "Hey, we seen you. Come on up." We're like, "Hey, we're coming up. Like, what's up?" And we ended up coming to find out it's private property. We didn't know it wasn't posted. Like, there's no posted sign, and that's how we kind of got away with it. Because they kind of, they were with us on this. We told them like, "Hey, how are we supposed to know?" We like kind of put our hands around like, "Do you see a private property sign anywhere for like the next mile or two?" And they said, "No, you got a point. They do need to post it, but it is private property." And we were like, "Yeah, we get that." Huh?
I had that same situation. I went to a non-posted private
Yeah.
property one time. Had a gun pulled on me. Had the cops called
Yeah.
on us. But the whole
It's all a lot of
fact that
bullshit.
it wasn't posted, that got us out of it too.
Mm-hmm. But if they don't post it, they can't expect us to know.
Right.
Like whatever. But yeah, we were sitting there talking to him, and as we were talking, at the time I was 16. I was hanging out with my homies, and I had a jewel in my pocket. They ended up searching us just because we had. They found us there, and they were like, "Hey, we're just kind of like, as we're getting the normal information, we're gonna see if you guys have anything on you, like weapon wise or this that." Because we had the frog gigs and this and that, and I guess that was their reasoning. We said, "All right, fine, whatever, just get it over with." They fucking felt around and they found my views in my views pods, and it was kind of odd because he he took it, and my one buddy was trying to help me out.
Hang on.
What?
Hang on. You're gonna have to repeat whatever you just said after you said views because it was cutting out bad. It was like
Oh, rip. But yeah, the view. He took the views, and he had my views pods in his hand. And and somebody I think it was Dylan, he was trying to help me out. He was trying to say like, "Hey, that's mine, like how'd you get it, blah blah blah." He wasn't buying it, and I know Dylan says to this day, "Man, if you just went with it, he would have gave it to us." He wasn't gonna give us that views back. He knew damn well what was up. You know what I mean? Like he knew I was underage and had it, so I just gave up. I was like, "Yeah, that's mine. I got it my own way, blah blah blah." And he was like, "All right, cool, whatever." So he kept it. He gave me the views pods back. He kept the views, gave me the pods. Don't know why. I was like, "Okay, cool." So I have that now. So I put it back in my pocket. He talks to the rest of them. Regular shit goes down. The black cop. I don't mean to say it like this, but he was like a city cop. But there was a black cop and a white cop, and it was funny as fuck because you could tell the black cop was a city guy, like a city cop, and the white guy was a fucking down to earth country dude. The black cops look. Huh?
Where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
you're like the countryside of Ohio type shit.
Yeah, basically. He was like, but the he seen our frog gigs and he was like so confused as to even why we had them. Like he thought we were down there doing something like really fucked up or weird or something. So he was like, "Why do you guys have these like spears? Like why the fuck do you have these? These are weapons and this and that." And the white cop just looks at him and goes, "Dude, they're frog gigs. Have you never gone out into the creek?" And the cop's like, no. And he's like, "You use these to go for frogs. They're out here looking for frogs." And we're looking at him like, "Thank you." But the entire time we're sitting there fucking sweating bullets because we have like they haven't looked at the car because they have no reason to. But in the car there was obviously like I said, there was a blunt roach like right up in the hood. There was probably like a bag somewhere in there. We were worried. We were really worried. We were like, "Hey, like we're good. We're ready to go whenever." We didn't know. Blah blah blah. They ended up letting us go, but it was a weird and funny experience because the whole thing happened and we were just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? And they were like kind of bullshitting with us, but at the same time they're kind of just looking at us like, what are you guys even doing out here, and why do you have spears?
Well, yeah, like they knew y'all were just some motherfucking kids trying to have a good time. They weren't really worried about it.
Basically.
They were
No,
having
yeah,
fun.
they weren't worried about nothing, but we were worried for sure. They didn't know that we were out there vibing like that, but we were sitting there like, shit, dog. No, 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 we're good. We're just vibing. We'll go. We'll get the fuck out of here. Oh, but yeah, that's my public crazy experience.
that would
Cop.
that was a very entertaining story.
Totally. No, I'm just hiding, rambling.
I've had a few cop experiences. I haven't ever been arrested or taken into like been detained or anything. Trying to think, man. I remember one time I was when I was living in Cardington, Ohio. We had like this huge flood. Like it
Mm.
was there in Cardington, like where the main road is. There's an overpass, and underneath the overpass is a river that I used to fish at all the time. And next to the river, there's like picnic tables and shit like that are like way above the level of the water. So uh, that puts it a little bit more in perspective on how much water there was. The picnic
Yeah.
tables were completely submerged, other than the tops of them.
Mhm.
So I go out there, and while the river is flooded and like rushing, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm bored and I'm off work. So I go over to the river, and in the middle of the flood, I'm sitting there with my shirt off, drinking a beer while fishing, like standing on top of a picnic table.
I feel it.
And the cop is
Mhm.
like, and the cop who pulls up, uh, what the fuck was his name? I can't remember his name, but he was the coolest cop in town. There was Kiefer, and then there was
No,
another
fuck
one.
you.
Everybody fucking hated Kiefer. Literally every time Kiefer would come around our parking lot, all my neighbors would be like, "Fuck off, Kiefer." So
Yeah.
everybody hated,
Fuck Kiefer.
dude. God, but yeah, I can't remember his name, but he was cool. He knew me because I worked at Subway, and like Cardington is one of those towns where like you blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
Um, so everybody knew everybody. So he comes into Subway one day, and I'm sitting there, and he's like, "Yeah, give me that Subway melt, extra bacon." I said, "I thought pigs don't like bacon." Everybody started losing, including the cop. So me and him became cool. And then he's the one that pulled up. He goes, "Damon, get the fuck off the table, dude. What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm drinking." He's like, "Did you drive?" Because he knew I was driving illegally at the time too. I didn't have a license. I was like, "No, I walked here." He's like, "All right, man, just get off the table and go home." So that was one that I had, and then another one. Trying to think. Recently, this cop was kind of cool. He was real weird though. I got pulled over recently, and I just got my license back. So I've been driving back and forth to work without a license for like the past month and a half, 2 months. And this cop pulls me over because I was going 85 in a 50. So he pulls me over, and he was like, "Man, why are you going so fast?" I was like, "I'll be honest with you, man. There was a big ass truck behind me. His brights were on. I couldn't see shit. I was swerving all over the place. I was just trying to create some distance." And he's like, "All right, I appreciate your honesty, but you could have handled that way better than you did. I'm only going to mark you going 75 because anything above that is reckless op. So I'm going to cut you a break here, and I won't mark it down that you have a suspended license. Um, I'm just going to say, legally, I have to say, have somebody pick you up and get the car home." and then he has one of those body cams on, so I know that like he has to watch what he says, and he looks at me and he goes, now I'm not gonna sit here and wait for the tow truck to get here because that's a lot of time that I don't have. All I'm saying is, when I leave, I'm going that way. It's like I don't condone it, but I'm not gonna sit here and make sure you don't. So all I'm saying is, when I leave, I'm going that way. And he gave me like the most obvious wink of all time. So I was like, yes, sir.
That's the thing. That's the thing about cops, dude. They're people just like us most of the time.
Right.
When it's a bullshit law or it's like a bullshit situation, they know just as well as you do. Like this bullshit, like they're gonna let you go most of the time.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. If they're cool, some of them though, they're fucking dickheads, dude.
True.
Like
True.
I don't. If you're gonna be a dickhead straight up. Don't be one of those cops that are like acting all friendly, thinking I'm getting a break, and then you just hit me with like some bullshit. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, that's like I had a cop situation back in Alabama where I had a pipe on me in my pocket and they found it and they took it and they were like, "Oh, this is illegal. You can't have this on you. This is paraphernalia. However, because you're not." This is before I got like arrested. This is like a few years before I got arrested. Like, you don't have a history, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take your pipe and we're gonna take it. Like, we're gonna take it. And I was like, "Oh no, please don't do that. That's my sister's. I took it without her permission. She's gonna hate me if it ends up disappearing," which was a whole lie. Like, it was my pipe. I knew goddamn good well it was my pipe, but I was like, "That's my sister's. I didn't ask her for it. So if you take it, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, come on, man." And he was like, "Oh well, I could tell he had the body cam. You can always tell when they have the body cams." And he was like, "Oh well, it's against the law. So I was running, but well, it's against the law to have a weed pipe on you." And I was like, "Come on, man." And he was like, "No, I can't do that. Me and Jenna have to take this pipe to the evidence room." But he walked away, and as he was walking away, like, he had my pipe in his hand. As he's walking his way, his hand dropped to the side, and he like kind of tossed the pipe behind him and it landed in the grass. And I was like, I didn't say anything, but when he left, I was like, that's a bro.
That's a G, dog. Yeah.
He knew what was up, dude. Like, everybody, like, Alabama cops, there's two types of Alabama cops. There's dickheads for no reason, and there's people who are chill as fuck who know that Alabama.
That's the same around here.
Yeah, like, you have one or two people. Either they're super chill or they're super not.
Yeah, that's
Right.
here too, man. Oh, God. There's a lot of dickhead cops around here, though. We have a few cool ones, though.
Yeah.
We just have fat ass fucking your average fucking gonna munch on my donuts with my coffee and fucking
Yeah, you guys got the
tumble over.
stereotypical A guy.
I'm kind of happy about it because think about it this way: when I used to do graffiti a lot and used to be like on the fucking train tracks, they can't chase you over the fences.
That's a good loophole right there.
Right.
If they can't chase you over fences, bro, you're good. You're good to go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There's a bunch of fucking loopholes you can use. It's great. Welcome to Canada.
That's
Yo.
true. But it's like, I saw a video the other day, and it was a dude who got pulled over, and he was like, "Hey, just to let you know, I've got to open my door to reach my license. My license is in my door. I'm opening my door. It's okay." And the cop said, you're in Canada. You're not in America anymore. You don't have to explain all that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, my God. I did see that. Oh.
Yeah. Dude, that's the
I
thing
got
about
pulled over
cops,
one
bro.
time, man.
They especially like in the Southeast, bro. Cops will shoot you, bro. Cops will
Oh,
shoot
sure.
you without asking questions.
I can't breathe.
Yeah. Can't breathe that shit.
I just realized.
I know you did. You
Wait,
Canadian shit.
Who just said that?
That was David. We're throwing you under the bus, Bob. Everyone knows it was you now.
All right. quick update on the lighter situation. I got one lighter to work if I pressed the button and held it up to the candle flame. But I pressed the button, held it up to the candle flame, it lit, and then once I let go of the button, it was still lit. So I was like, okay, cool, it's still lit. Let me use it to light this weed. Well, now I went back to use it again, and the entire top half of the lighter is just a melted ball of plastic, like mush. Like there's no functionality anymore whatsoever. But it was the like I'm still having this extreme lighter situation where no lighter that I have will work.
Do you have a blowtorch?
No, dude. I've got two of those like 99-cent crack lighters, and I've got two of those like $2 big lighters. But none of them work, and those are the only lighters that I have. The only thing I have left is this candle, but the candle is burnt so far that like the flame, if I were to try to use it to light my bowl, the flame isn't big enough to reach. So I'm just like,
I'll tell you what, you'll be a fucking legend if you do this on the podcast. Go to one of your neighbors and be like, hey man, you got a lighter? I'm trying to smoke some weed.
One second. There's one chance for this to work. So I don't have any neighbors, but hold up. God. I gotta go downstairs real quick. Hold up. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a lighter by chance? I'm trying to smoke some weed. Okay. Oh, sorry. Hey, what school do you go to? That's my God.
This motherfucker probably
Yep, good night. Did it, boys. I asked.
Who'd you ask?
Huh?
Who'd you ask?
All right. One second. I'll tell you what happened. So,
What school do you go to?
I was like, this motherfucker flirting now. What the fuck?
nah, dude, like she was kind of fine, so I was trying to talk to her.
Oh
Like,
my
she don't go.
god, you really just tried to flirt mid trying to do a prank.
You straight flirted on the podcast. You're a
Wait.
fucking legend.
Wait. If I go downstairs and ask her for her number, would that be PogChamp?
Go for it.
Bro, if you go downstairs and ask her for her number right now, I don't give a fuck what the other two say. You are a co-host for sure.
Okay. All right. I'm going back out.
I just remembered he's engaged.
And married.
God, he leads a weird
So
life.
which one of us is the home wrecker?
I don't know.
You got a lighter by chance?
Okay.
All right. Oh shit, in your pocket, ready to go. I'm gonna give it back in like 2 seconds. Just got like this last bit of weed I gotta smoke.
This motherfucker. This shit.
Actually, just kidding. I forgot what I did with my weed. Shit. There you go. My bad.
God. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm fucking crying. Holy shit.
Hey, one more thing. I'm sorry. My name is Austin. I live right up there in that apartment 204. And
What the fuck is actually doing?
there's any chance I could get your phone number? Oh, you already have a boyfriend? I'm sorry.
This motherfucker.
You're gonna hear, folks. She has a boyfriend.
Oh
my
god.
Do I
I'll
feel
say-
bad for that? Not at all. Will we feel bad for that? Probably. Fucking
God damn it, boys.
come in next time.
God, dog.
You are fucking in, dude. You are fucking in. Is that agreed upon
Bro.
by everybody? Everybody agree that he earned that?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
But the
Oh my
big
God.
question is, what the fuck happened to my weed?
That is a really good question.
You just got shot down on a podcast, and that's your question.
Yeah, bro, that's my question every time too. Shit.
Where the weed at though? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like that bitch could have said yes, she could have said no, she could have said everything in between. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just here to make memes, bro. Oh, guess what? I found my weed, and now I don't have somebody to let me borrow their lighter, so I'm fucked. Okay. So here's how it started. There was weed and no lighter. Then there was a lighter and no weed, and now it's back to weed but no lighter. My life's a mess,
Imagine.
boys.
Oh
Dude,
my
guarantee
God.
you though, low key that bitch did not have a boyfriend already. I could tell.
You could tell.
I mean, did y'all hear her talking, or did y'all just
Yeah,
hear me?
She was
bro.
like,
Yeah, she was like, at first she was like, what for? And I almost was like I was like, okay, am I gonna say because I think you're cute, because I want to get to know you? Like I was already thinking. That she was like, I already have a boyfriend, and I was like, all right, fuck you, I'm going back inside.
Jay Stutter.
Duel.
Duel.
And he plays dubstep.
This is the greatest podcast that has ever been recorded in the history of mankind.
Okay.
We're gonna title this one "Problems with the Marijuana Cigarettes."
Yes, as
Probably,
God,
yeah.
Reefers.
The Reapers. God dang it, Bobby Boy.
Oh god damn it, Bobby. Oh.
You guys,
Carolina
okay, so I think
Reapers.
I'm good at impressions. This dude does a spot on Obama.
Let me be clear. You didn't ask, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem.
It's damn close.
If you like your health insurance policy, you can keep it. If you don't like your health insurance policy, if you're paying too much for your insurance, you can sign up. Obamacare.gov.
Obamacare.gov.
There's no O in it. It's just Obama.
Yeah,
Dog, you know you gotta put that in the tags, right? Get some of them. Get some of them old school kids in the tags. Obamacare.org.
Man, that was
Can I
great.
come in real quick?
Well,
What high?
I want to include you more in the
Hold on,
podcast.
wait.
What's your favorite flavor of Oreos?
nice.
Oh, that's actually a good one. Do you guys? Okay, I've had my fat ass
Ooh.
coming out here.
Yeah. Oh, you got firefighter.
I've tried a lot of Oreos, from like green tea
Uh-huh.
Oreos to like mints.
Green tea?
Green tea Oreos are really fucking good.
Okay.
Never
okay,
had
yes.
those.
I like it
don't
though.
sound- Sorry, but
I'll
they
bring
sound-
It is
I'll bring
kind
it
of loose, though.
down. I'll bring
Yeah.
them down when I see you. But
Is it? Oh, that.
I don't know. I
Um,
think the fucking what's
it
it
goes right here?
called? The other green Oreo? Mints.
Oh,
I might
yeah,
have a
the mint
screwdriver.
ones. Oh,
Mints
the mint ones are weird.
Nah, you're weird.
Find him now.
You're weird, you motherfucker. You fucked a vinegar bottle.
Do you
And,
crunch 'em?
and you've
Do ya-
fucked the couch with me, so
Guess
Do you
what?
crunch
Every man in a stupor has gone low enough to make love to his couch.
hey
Did somebody
Damon,
say-
have you made love to a couch yet?
Okay, look, dude. I took
Damon.
60 seconds to go ask my roommate for a lighter, and I come back, and y'all are talking about fucking couches.
You cannot tell me you have never stooped so low that you've had to make love to a couch.
Yeah, I have.
Exactly. Exactly.
Look, dude, I just got rejected by the ugly bitch downstairs. Of
You
course.
just said she was kind of fine.
Okay, no, she
Go
was
back
kind
there
of fine,
again
but
and say,
she was
"Hey, my
mostly
friend wants your
she was
number."
mostly kind of ugly. I thought, the only reason I shot my shot was because I thought that like her league was my league, or I thought she was kind of under my league, but she was like one of those that's like a sleeper, like
I
in
feel
the
it.
current situation, she's not that great. But I bet if she dolled up, she'd be fine as fuck.
Yeah, that makes
I-
sense.
I bet she's a triple bagger. She's got a bag over her head, a bag over your head, and a bag over your dog's head, so he can look at you the same tomorrow.
Oh shit, that was extremely insulting. I loved it.
Oh man. Now, Whale, do you crunch these Oreos? Do you dip them in milk, or do you twist it and lick off the nice creamy center?
Hold up,
Did that
hold up.
did that
Oh.
get sexual like real quick?
Wait, David, tell him about the fight at your work. Come on, you know that one goes with it, and it's funny. David,
The fight at my work.
remember?
I'm just
Oh,
Just stick and twist
between,
it.
yeah, between Dylan and John.
That one or the one with the kids,
Yeah.
where your boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I walk outside after work one day, right? And there's these two fucking kids that are like actually in the middle of a fist fight. Like, I don't know what happened. All I seen was a broken skateboard and two dudes just fucking duking it out. And I mean, like, they were going hard. And my boss, Matt, he's a former police officer for the SWAT team. And he's like, should we call the cops? I'm like, no. He's like, should we break it up? I'm like, no. He's like, what the fuck should we do? I say, grab his dick and twist it.
God shit.
Both of them just stopped.
I mean, it worked.
I mean, if you're in a fight and you hear a dude off to the side scream, grab his dick and twist it, would you keep fighting?
No, of course not. No.
Fuck no. I'd look around like, who the fuck? I'd be like, what in the shit is happening? Oh, he got that resin hit.
Yeah, I got the resident.
That sweet, savory
Motherfucker sounded like
ass.
Yoda getting anal.
Did somebody say
Please
anal?
don't try. Only
Anal?
two.
Sorry.
Bro,
Why was that funny? I don't know.
I keep
What the fuck
forgetting.
was that laugh? That was like Hank Hill getting a blowjob.
Don't worry, we did too.
Why did that laugh sound like Hank Hill getting a blowjob?
Oh.
He's like, Peggy, I'll tell you what.
No, Peg.
God damn it, Bobby, I said propane, not cocaine.
What's the difference?
They make
Okay.
you go zoom.
I huff propane.
All I heard was cocaine.
Cocaine?
Damn.
Cocaine? Question mark? Cocaine! Exclamation point.
Such a subtle phrase, yet means such a strong word.
Right, like you just say cocaine with a question mark, like cocaine question mark. Guaranteed you're gonna have a good night. Like if they verbally add a question mark to the end of their sentence, you know they're fun.
Okay.
Do any of y'all do that? Do any of y'all say something that sounds like a question, but add the term, like add the phrase question mark, and you're like trying to go to the store question mark?
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Yeah, like I didn't know if that was just a me thing or like my homies thing, or if it was like a thing that other people did too.
Nut on Trevor's towel? Question mark.
Fuck
You've
you.
already done that, bro.
I still don't forgive you for that.
On Trevor's couch question mark?
Done that too.
I didn't fuck my own couch. I fucked my friend's couch.
Fuck
I swear to
in
God,
the
if it was my
shower?
couch.
It's
You
not your
should-
couch.
Yeah,
Trevor,
bro.
Trevor,
I
Trevor,
can at least promise you that.
Trevor.
What's up?
Fuck in the shower and think your parents heard you?
Oh.
I mean, my ex sounded like an owl in the shower one time, and Dakota came banging on the door like, "Is there a fucking owl in here?"
Bro,
Whale.
you're fucking in the washroom. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna you.
Well,
Yes.
fucking your girlfriend's grandma's bedroom? Question
That was
mark.
actually fun. The adrenaline made me last longer.
But
Like
why the grandma's room?
Cause
Like of
we were
all rooms,
upstairs.
why is grandma's bed?
We were upstairs. Okay, we were upstairs. It was the washroom. We didn't know when her grandma and her aunt were coming back. So I said, let's fuck in the washroom. And she said, no, we're not fucking in the washroom. We're gonna fuck in this room. I said, I don't want to fuck in that room. I said, that's your grandma's room. I'm like, I'm not fucking in your grandma's room. So it was so awkward because my dick's in her, right?
Yeah.
And like every 5 seconds, she looked back and told me to stop because she thought she heard her grandparents, and I'm thinking her grandma and her aunt. Sorry, and I'm thinking if you can hear them and they're here, the chances are they're already at the stairs. Keep in mind, her grandma's room. There's stairs and there's the kitchen. And it's like a straight line from the door to the room. So like if they came in that door and walked down the room, they could see me and probably her, and it wasn't gonna end right. But no, I mean, at least the grandma cleaned the sheets the day after.
Oh god.
Well, I love how every time you talk about sex on the podcast, you get like really quiet.
Because he's fucking in his room and
You
he's
just-
like, I don't want my parents
like-
or my family to think I'm weird.
His fat ass when he's thinking about Oreos is like, oh yeah, I love all kinds of Oreos. What about sex? Okay, so me and this girl one time.
Turns into an ASMR.
I'm serious.
No.
Well, if you make me a custom ASMR about you just talking about sex, I would love that.
Bro,
Oh
have
my
you,
god.
what have okay? One of the most awkwardest things I think I've ever happened to me was that did I talk about when my ex's mom walked in on me eating my ex out?
I don't
Yep.
think- Oh,
Okay,
did he?
did I talk about the time my ex fucking rode me while her parents were in the same room looking at us eye to eye?
When your ex did what? Did you just say rimmed you?
No, she was like riding me.
Oh,
Like,
okay. I thought he
Oh,
said
I
rim.
thought
I
you
was
said
like,
rimmed. I'm like, she was eating your ass, making eye contact.
just sit there like, yes.
Dick
That-
ridden,
okay, no,
in
it
the
was-
living room next to my girlfriend's parents at the 2016 election night.
What?
And,
Trying to figure out whether we were trying to figure out whether Trump or Hillary Clinton was going to be the winner of the 2016 elections, and there was a blanket over me and her, and she was under the blanket with me, and her midsection was around my midsection, so we started
her
fucking,
panties just fell off. Sorry.
and I was like, "Yo, bro, like Hillary might get this," and then I was like, "Oh, bro, Trump might get this." But at the end of the day, inside my head, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm getting this." And her parents were like 6 feet away from us, if that.
Okay, guys, I need to say this. If you guys are okay, this is like really weird in my opinion, but it's not weird. Instead of getting a midnight like a New Year kiss, try having a girl do everything she can to make you come before it hits midnight. And
Dog, I have done that.
They start at 11:50 and they have 10 minutes of rev up time to get
Well,
you.
that bitch can start at 11:59 and 32 seconds, and I promise you, I'll come at least 45 seconds before midnight hits.
Well, that's just you being a pussy.
Listen here, motherfucker. I don't last long. Okay, shrimp gang for life.
Shrimp gang.
Wait, guys. What's the longest you've lasted for?
Like 2 hours.
Okay. Your
Like an
guy?
hour for 2 hours, one of the two. I don't remember exactly.
I'd say 2 hours too, but it's just because I wasn't that into her.
All right.
Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. That's what it was for me. So I don't like really remember, but it was about 2 hours. If I'm really into the chick and like the chick got some bomb ass pussy, I ain't even gonna front. I'm a few minutes.
Okay, we're talking like foreplay included, like eating out some pussy and shit like that included.
No.
Foreplay
Or
don't.
just straight, or just straight dick
I'm
and
just
pussy.
talking about straight raw dog and that shit, bro.
Okay, 30 minutes. That's it.
Okay, with me, it was like an hour or two, and it was in my. This is when I lived with my ex, It was in her mom's spot in the living room. I come saying the two. I hit her mom, and it was because I. This is really wrong, but you guys have you guys ever had too much sex to the point where your dick stops working?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that's a
Like it
very
was
common thing.
15. Like I've sort of got in that 2 hours, I've almost came 100 times, but every time I was close, it was like a light switch. It flicks off,
Right?
flicks
I'm
back on,
like,
flicks off,
oh.
flicks back on.
My luck is my dick usually stops working before I get any.
You're slapping it. Come on, little buddy. Come on, come on, come on.
I did that one time. I was so mad at it. Like I chased this bitch for 9 years, and the time finally came, and like it was ready. And then as soon as the time came, it just went limp. And she looked at me like I was crazy because I was yelling at my penis, smacking it. I was like, "Get the fuck up, you stupid motherfucker!"
Bro, I don't know about you, but a guy smacking his dick, whoa, so hot.
What the
Bro,
fuck?
sometimes you gotta beat your little
What?
homie into submission. If you with a girl and you
Hey,
been
that's
trying to hit for
actually
a while,
true
you
though. I
just sit
have
there. He don't want to work. You're like, motherfucker, you gonna work.
that actually
You
works though. 'Cause
gonna
when you slap your dick, your body responds to it, and then blood
by
flow goes
sending
to your
blood.
dick,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you get flaccid, and then once you put your flaccid dick into a pussy or a mouth, it gets hard. It turns you on.
right.
Well,
Like
my
I
my
was wait, I need to go
responded by
here,
sending my fist straight into my nuts. So
bro.
God.
I was hearing you guys talk, and I was like slapping my dick off the table, and not gonna lie, that bitch got a little bit fucking
No,
flashy. Hold on,
no.
I'm saying, I'm saying, wait. I'm saying it wasn't your voices, but like if I wasn't hitting it, it wouldn't have happened. You guys
Fuck up.
can't, you guys can't say, okay, you can't say that's weird, new guy. You're engaged, married, and ask for a girl's number. Anyways.
Okay, yeah. Touche.
Touche.
What
Oh my
the
god.
fuck
We
gonna
can't say
try
much
for
though,
us
'cause
here?
Will has done a lot of things with his penis that we cannot. We, we can't,
Look, dude, I just like
fucking
bitches. At the end of the day, I just like bitches.
bro.
I really shoot low. I really shoot for like the low hanging fruits. That way, I get a surplus. You know,
Dog.
Fucking hell, man.
I'm married, engaged, have 2 girlfriends, and they average about like 5 to 6 out of 10s.
I just realized that right now. Fuck, wait, I'm as blanked. I'm tired. Why am I tired?
Yeah, I don't know why you're fucking tired. It's like fucking what, like
I went from never sleeping to sleeping at 8 or 9 to like 5 and 4 in the morning.
Oh god, I sleep so much now.
I know you do,
I
motherfucker.
hate the winter, dude. It makes me
fucker
hibernate.
didn't wake up till 4 this afternoon.
I mean, I woke up a little bit this morning, but like, I don't know what it is, dude. In the winter, I sleep all fucking day.
So do I.
Oh my
Trevor,
god.
your stepdad is really weird. You know that?
Oh, he does.
Because he comes downstairs sometimes and he just sits there and watches me sleep.
Oh, I know. Dude, I've heard him. So in the beginning, when Damon started living here, and he was like crashing on the in our living room instead of downstairs. I would hear Sean in the mornings just walk out and go, "Damon,
Yeah.
Damon."
Yeah.
My guy, yo.
Now, instead of trying to wake me up like that, he'll come downstairs and stand here for like 5 minutes. And like, it's one of those weird stages where like I feel like I have like sleep paralysis or something because like I can open my eyes, but I can't talk and I can't move. So I can't like, but I can
You just
hear and I
watch
can
him
see
look at you.
everything.
it's
Literally,
either
like,
sleep paralysis or it's autism. I don't know
like
which one.
well,
Probably
I'm gonna
both.
go with
Probably
both.
both.
But
Yeah.
he comes downstairs in the morning, and he's just standing here for like 5 minutes, and I'm watching him watch me, and I think he's watching me watching him while watching me. And the whole time that he's watching me, watching him, watching me, watching him, he was like, "Look at you, sleepy little boy, sleeping in that recliner, sleeping
Bruh.
boy."
I
Yeah.
Why
swear
don't
to
y'all
God,
fuck already?
Damon, he's looking at you, being like, I could put an apple in his mouth and roast him like a pig.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, you're
I can
nothing but a
tie it up
spit
too.
bitch.
Like it's just the weirdest thing. While I was watching him, watching me, watching him, watching me, while I was watching him, that he was watching me, that I was watching him.
This is like a tongue twister, dog. What the fuck?
Mister's Lister, the sister fister, and it's Lister's sister, the fister resistor. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Lister, the sister fister. I know Mr. Lister, the sister fister.
All right, we know.
And I know
Alabama
Lister,
fuck.
sister, the fister resistor.
Oh, you want? Okay, here. This isn't podcast. Want to know what my friend put in the chat?
Huh?
So I raped a 10-year-old, right? And
What?
She gave me HIV. So I'm sitting here thinking, how the fuck did a 10-year-old get HIV? For real, my little sister be hanging around the wrong crowds.
Okay. Well, on that
Fuck.
note, I think we're gonna end the podcast. We're at our time limit. Whale, you just topped that. Okay, you get the spotlight tonight.
I've got like,
Fucking Christ! I don't want to hear
Well,
about
I'll show us.
HIV.
I've
That
got a
was an
birthday
ouch,
party to
bro.
go to. I think I'm gonna head out.
Jesus Christ! All
Well,
right,
go to
thank
outro
you
us
for
after
the
that.
podcast. Jesus fuck! I can't even wrap my head around it. Okay, like my dick is uncomfortably limp. So, thank you guys for being on the podcast.
Wait. Why is it?
podcast ever again?
Wait, why is it uncomfortably limp? What?
Like it was already limp, but like at that point, it just shriveled in my body. Like that just hurt me. But we'll see you guys next week. Snakeskin, thank you for being a guest tonight. And I guess if you'd like to be on future podcasts, I guess you're a new co-host, if that's cool.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, okay.
just keep hitting me up every time every time you're recording. Just hit me up every time. I'll be here.
All right, bet. Yeah, that's it from us, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Any closing thoughts?
Later, fuckers.
That
My
works.
only closing thoughts, or I'll see y'all later, Trevor from GTA 5 and Big Canadian Daddy.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, damn, you keep talking away like that. He's going to show you the whole new meaning to Canadian mist.
Oh man, I love me some Canadian hospitality.
I'm gonna show you the Canadian toaster strudel sauce, dog.
Toaster strudel.
It's fucking daddy's secret.
Oh shit!
Oh, my God. You're going to
In
poke
America,
me.
You want
Canada.
some Aunt Jemima? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You got fucking Uncle Tom. Like fuck.
All right, guys.
Uncle
See you guys
I'm about to come in your room.
Later, fucks.
I'm about to come in your room.